Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Hardcore Noob. I'll be your host for tonight, and last time we proceeded through my least favorite place in the game, the Ithra Dungeon. And now we are here in the Profane Capital, just about to the last bonfire to fight Yorm. We're gonna go ahead and come over here real quick because there's some stuff that we're gonna get. Alright, so if we come over here, there's a rusted coin. We're gonna go up there just a minute. But, as soon as we come over here, there's gonna be a gargoyle. The gargoyles aren't that hard to beat, it's just really annoying. They respawn. They have like really tough armor on them or something. But, yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. Continuing on. So you do want to follow the path that I'm going down, because if you keep going further upwards, actually there is a fuck, he's gonna fall down. Damn it. Yes, that was my mistake. Anyways, if you fall down here, there's gonna be more of those creepy crawly things, and that area is infested with toxic. It's even worse than Farron Keep down there. Alright. So, I should probably go back and reset so I can get that lizard. Oh boy. It's taking so long. You know what I used to hate sometimes is that when I was playing on the Xbox, especially a Dark Souls, if I bought the DLC separately, which I did, sometimes my DLCs wouldn't load into my game, and for some reason I can't start the game without the DLCs. Like, if you... I'm about to fall to my death, but anyways, if you play the game, like if you started a game and it had the DLCs loaded, it won't load properly unless you have the DLCs in. I didn't know how the hell it wasn't downloaded, but it was the dumbest shit ever. But anyways, continue on over here. Pick up this. Now there is some stuff down here. Not too much stuff. I mean, but once you land right here, obviously you can see the toxic rising up. And then also these spider creatures are here. Right. Alright. So if you come over here, it's gonna be these weird looking things here. We're gonna go inside. These guys are like giant hen creatures that can kind of fuck you up. They do have a lot of health. They do respawn too, if I recall correctly. They're very weird. I can guarantee that. Now they don't drop anything. Just weirdest stuff. But there is some free stuff here. Rubbish. See, like that. This place is not really too much loot available, but here actually is where we get another scroll. Come over to this side and actually continue Sigurd's quest line. Come up here. It's gonna be this hostile NPC right here. As you can see, he has some soul masses. Ooh, soul spear too. You did, son. Logan scroll. So we give this scroll to Orbeck, and it will teach us some more spells. I forgot what spells exactly he lets you learn, but we'll find out along the way. Alright, so right here is where we continue Sigurd's quest line. So what you're gonna have to do is run and jump. You have to time it because you're not gonna get it almost exactly, but I don't even know how the hell he got locked up in here, to be honest. But we have the old cell key that we picked up, and Sigurd's just chilling right here.
Ah, you are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Sigurd of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on.
Alright, that's Titanite's
no,
lab.
Please, go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of Sigurd's questline. But actually, he will help us in the Yorm fight. So if he did his questline all the way up to now, then he'll help you in the boss fight with Yorm. Alright, so here's where things kind of get tricky, and how do I say it? Oh, I should probably kill him. No! I should have just kept swinging. Yeah, miscrit. Yeah, so I hate those jailers, dude. Like the first time I played this, I didn't ignore all the messages and everything. And you get the jailer's keyring over here. The jailer's keyring is what we need to talk to our NPC that's trapped down over at the one that teaches you dark sorceries. Down at the whatchamacallit. You know, the kind. Alright, so once you come over here, there's some spells and other stuff we're gonna pick up here. But for the most part, you wanna just run directly to the elevator first. Because this is a long way down. And there's no bonfire over there, so that's why they have this here. This is the other side of that gate. Right. We'll go ahead and rest here right now. At least be prepared or something. We'll go grab some stuff down here. Okay, so one thing you should know is that the rats here respawn. So, and they don't get much health for that much experience either. It's kind of like the worst place to be in. This giant can be really annoying. These rats can be really annoying. And there's no end to them. buff my weapon. Alright, so I defeated the giants. As you can see, there's way too many rats in this place. That's why it's actually recommended that you open that gate, just in case you die. So defeating the giant gives you the Titanite chunk. Also get the Profane Flame. This is actually a good Pyromancy spell. Pyromancy is my favorite kind of magic sorcery. It was just easier for me to build this kind of thing. Alright. Alright, so over here is a Mimic chest, so I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, you could tell if the chain is pointing directly at you. Fortunately I don't have any undead bone shards. You know what I mean. Undead hunter charms. Dragon Slayer lightning arrows. So we could actually pick some more Dragon Slayer lightning arrows we want to from Grey Rat, since he pillaged. I think if he pillages Ithriel, he gets those. But anyways, that's why it's important to send him to pillage. So if we come up here, we'll do this to the rooftops up here. There's more stuff. This way goes back to where we dropped down in front of the giant. But here's the gate, and then there's a Titanite lizard right here. This is where the giant's hand was sleeping on and everything. Yeah. So in this area, honestly, near the dungeon and the Profane Capital, let's just go back to the Shrine Bonfire real quick. We're actually gonna fight Yorm right now, or after we're done here. We got the scroll. We'll give the scroll to Orbeck since we're here. Level up, and then also some other stuff. By the way, I changed my pants. I don't know if they look good or better, but kind of look the same, to be honest. But I mean, it's something. It actually gives me more than my sellsword trousers.
This is much yet, but your fight, a cursed fate.
Yeah, so if you give him the Profane Coal, he's like kind of skeptical about it, but then he still takes it like a man.
Pretty
sure I don't have it. I do have Estus shard.
What?
Oh yeah, that was from the Mimic, I think.
Pretty be careful.
Right, and then we talk to Orbeck over here.
Back again. Oh my. You've made quite the discovery. This is a scroll of the prodigious Big Hat Logan, a masterful sorcerer, long missed in Minheim, and now we have his scroll. Right here in my very hands.
Alright, so these are some other cool stuff like Soul Spear that we're actually gonna get. Homing Soul Mass. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I pretty much got all the spells that I actually want right now. I do actually want like Crystal Magic Weapon, and then also what is it else? Crystal Magic Weapon and something else. Anyways, continuing on, we can no, I don't need anything from her. You useless. Alright, so I do have a lot of souls, so I'm gonna see how much I can use and how much souls I can rack up. I don't know. I feel like that's just me. That I like to actually fight Yorm and Aldrich right like both at a, like kind of one after another. You don't have to. You can actually do either or first. Like you can even go actually to Yorms first before you fight Aldrich, but that will kind of ruin the quest line with Sigurd and Grey Rat and everybody else. So yeah, I wouldn't do that, but that's up to you guys. Dark Souls, you could do anything you could, if you put your mind to it. All right, so I do have 20,000 souls left over. I don't want to have these in my inventory. How much is it to level up again? 4,000. I could buy some source. I actually do need embers, so. There we go.
Ashen.
Perfect. What is 211 souls really? Read the Undead Bone Shard. Alright, so we'll go back to the Profane Capital. Now, one thing you should know with Yorm's boss fight is that it's actually fairly easy. You know, obviously you're going up against a giant, it sounds tough, but we'll be getting a sword that actually does what's it called? Decent damage to him, actually. And it's a sword that basically is really effective against giants, called the Stormbruller. So we descend down here. If you go further up here, there's going to be another gargoyle. What I'd recommend, you could run for it actually and go to the other side right away. There's going to be this guy shooting fire at you all the time. We wait for the gargoyle to come at us. Piece of shit. Alright. So what we'll go do is go down this way instead. The gargoyles were? Forgot about these gargoyles. There's like 3 gargoyles in this place. Alright, so there's no point in going over that direction because there's no loot, but on the opposite side, and it's just pretty funny because there's loot all over the place technically. Alright, there is loot over there. When you kill all those guys, there's some more mimic chests and everything, but there is more stuff in there too. But what we're gonna do first is actually come out here. These guys were the ones that were shooting fire at us. So we're gonna shoot them back. So this right here, the Profane Capital, is an interesting piece of lore. This right here is the Profane Flame. I would say it's basically a never-ending fire that keeps burning. So back when the Profane Capital was still a place. Anyways, it was a great city at one point, and basically Yorm was the leader of the Profane Capital. But his story and everyone else's in the game, the Lords of Cinder, a lot of them tie together. But basically, you know, there's just a lot of lore in Dark Souls that they don't describe to you, and that you have to kind of piece together yourself. So But I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. But it is a very interesting piece. You guys should look it up, like somewhere on YouTube. Some people have actually dived into Dark Souls lore, like hardcore. That's really interesting, though. So we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna grab some more loot. There's another gargoyle here, so I'm just gonna wait for him to come down whenever he wants to, but we're gonna go ahead and lure some of them out. I like how everyone's looking at him like, oh, what the fuck, he's getting hit, but we're not gonna do anything about it. So these guys are like jailers, but actually less worse. Which is good because fuck those jailers. They're stupid brands. Oh jeez. Here's the gargoyle. Waiting for his bitch ass this whole time. I forgot I could do that. It's a nice finisher move, you know. I could actually take them all on at the same time. I just rather not, because actually those two chests over there are mimics. So if you end up hitting one of them, that's like, you know. Gonna draw them out more and try to get away from the mimics. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, they're both mimic chests, so the thing about mimics is that both of them have a chance of dropping. Fuck me. I don't know why I hit both. Oh boy. Ouch! Did you see how much health he... Oh my goodness. This is why we don't want to fight both of them. Jesus Christ. That might... It's fucking Bruce Lee and fucking Jackie Chan, dude. Okay. That was embarrassing, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna fight Yorm and proceed on, pick up our souls. Yeah. 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 Yeet. If you go down this direction, just be careful, because those fireballs can knock you off, and it's not a happy scene. But anyways, you could actually go this way if you don't want to deal with all those gargoyles and stuff. I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, a little more. I am victorious. Missiles are right over there. So, what we're gonna do is actually, since we're high on weight, what we're gonna do is take off one of our swords because we need to have some room for the Storm Ruler. And the Storm Ruler actually is something you get as soon as you... Oh my goodness, there's two of them. See, I'm just trying to get to the fucking bathroom and it's just like... Okay. Alright, so this is Yorm's boss fight. But, if you unlock Sigurd's questline, there is a small cutscene.
Yorm, old friend. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Catarina, have come to uphold my promise. The sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
I like this scene. I like that scene because you can see his face. But anyways, as you could tell, Sigurd and Yorm were old friends at first. But Yorm's so corrupted by, you know, Lord of Cinder and everything. So you come over here and get the Storm Ruler. I don't know why I picked the Lothric Knight sword, but here we go. Alright. So basically what you have to do is charge the weapon, like what Sigurd is doing. And then once you hear that sound that clicks, that basically that means it's ready to be charged. And as you can see, it's doing decent damage to Yorm. So with Sigurd's help here, it's easier to get the Storm Ruler and basically have time to dodge and everything and heal and whatever. As you can see, I'm fat rolling, so I guess I didn't have enough weight anyways. Sigurd, a little help here. Just hold and charge, and just go ahead and let it rip. Hold L2, press R2. Alright. And that was Yorm's boss fight. So that one was actually pretty easy compared to like all the other Lords of Cinder that we fought. So once that is done, we talk to Sigurd.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, to your valor and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine. Well,
all right.
I'm going to have myself a little nap. Leone, you are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty. Well, the only thing, you are a...
So, he says he's gonna take a nap. But really, once you get a certain distance from him, he actually ends up dying. What we're gonna do is actually take off that and put back the straight sword. Let me see if I can get a certain distance from him. So as you can see, he just died. And that's pretty much the end for Sigurd, but he has done his duty. And we will wear the armor in his arm. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to go for now, but thank you for watching and you'll have a good one, alright? Hold on please!